So today we will discuss various energies of the Lord Krishna as explained in Harinam Chintamani. So Krishna basically has 6 different features with which he manifests in various forms. They are called Prabhava, Vaibhava, Saktyavesa, and Ansa, Swansa, Kalansa, which are called partial incarnations, Kaishora, and Saisava. So like this, 6 various different features. Based on these different features, he expands himself in these primary expansions. So what are those 6 expansions? Prabhava, Vaibhava, Satyavesa. Satyavesa means empowered incarnations. Partial incarnations like Ansa, Kalansa, Swansa, and Saishava, childhood pastimes, Kaishora, boyhood pastimes. But Krishna, in his 16-year-old original form of adolescence form, is the most beautiful form where he eternally present in Goloka, Vrindavan Dham. His various transcendental activities he performed with this various 6 forms for different purpose. So they are called the features. What are those 6 features? Prabhava, Vaibhava, Satyavesa, partial incarnations, childhood incarnations, and boyhood incarnations. The Lord primarily expand himself into 2 categories, you may say. One is Prabhava, other is Vaibhava. Vaibhava is again 3 kinds: Chit, Achit, and Jiva. So Chit Shakti is his internal potency. Chit Shakti is eternal potency, you can say as Anubhava. Anubhava, Vaibhava, Haya Anubhava. Anubhava means you feel experience, it's called Anubhava. So, through your consciousness, by Sambandha Vigyan or by association or by love of Godhead. So this Anubhava of 3 energies, what are these? Anubhava are 3 energy. Anubhava is the Chit Vaibhava. Vaibhava are 3 kind. What are these? Chit, Achit, Jiva. And the Chit Shakti or Chit Vaibhava is called as Anubhava, the internal potency, which is 3 kind. What is that? Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat is Sandhini, Chit is Sambhiti, and Ananda is Ladini Shakti. So the Prabhava forms are fully manifest, fully potent like Krishna, and Vaibhava are partially potent. When Lord manifest in different forms, so they can be either Prabhava form or Vaibhava form. Prabhava form are fully manifested form, Vaibhava form are partially potent form. The Prabhava forms are manifested in relation with the potencies of Krishna, but Vaibhava forms are manifested in relation with his excellent features. So that is called Vaibhava Prakasa. So Vaibhava Prakasa, Prakasa means manifestation. So when Vaibhava manifests, that is called Vaibhava Prakasa. So what are the 3 main Anubhava we just explained from Vaibhava? So Anubhava is a part of Vaibhava. Vaibhava means the energies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, primary energies, right? What are they? Chit, Achit, Jiva. So Chit is called internal potency of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that is known as Anubhava. Chit potency is known as Anubhava. What are they? Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat for Sandhini, Chit for Sambhit, Ananda for Ladini Shakti. So among these Vaibhava manifestations, when these Vaibhava manifest for different purposes, they are like a Vaibhava Prakasa. Their forms are like Kurma, Matsya, Narayana, Varaha, Hayagriva, Prishnigarva, Baladeva, Jagya, Vibhu, Satyasena, Hari, Vaikuntha, Ajita, Vamana, Sarvabhauma, Rusava, Vishwaksena, Dharmasetu, Sudhama, Jogeshwara, Brihadbhanu. So all these forms are a Vaibhava Prakasa. Even the Jiva or the living beings who are differentiated part and parcel of Supreme Lord. Differentiated, it is a part, like the smallest portion, just like water. When you go to the simplest molecule form, if you break it further, it will become hydrogen and oxygen. So without breaking, in its lowest, smallest form is called anu. So chit anus, that is differentiated part, and it has a purpose, whether it will associate with chit shakti or achit shakti, that is its purpose. The differentiated, the purpose as required for the living entity, it need to associate with chit shakti. So then it is the parcel of the Lord, and it has a purpose to associate with chit shakti. So that is called, through association is, the type of association is prema. When the type of association is kama, it desires to lord over material nature and get sense enjoyment. So that is called, type of association is kama. When type of association is prema, that is actually the parcel, the object of a living entity being created, so that it can release the transcendental bliss called ananda. But when it goes in a different association, a perverted or reflected association, which is called kama, there it directly try to enjoy. So what kind of ananda it will get is called jada ananda. Jada ananda, its nature is temporary, flickering, and cheating happiness, mascharjata sukha, envious happiness. All these are not Sudha Sattva Maya. The happiness that is derived through Chit Shakti is Sudha Sattva Maya. No tinge of Raja and Tama being mixed in that. But here in Jadananda, Raja and Tama are a driver. Sattva is dominated. So who is dominating? Raja and Tama are dominating. So like that, that is the situation for the variegated living entity, that because of his associations. So Jiva is also energy of Supreme Personality of Godhead, but it is a differentiated part and parcel. But Jiva is also a Vaibhava, the energy of Supreme Personality of Godhead. They are all diversities of the one without a second. So every living entity is reflected through these three modes of material nature, is having variegateds of Swabhava. But in nature, natural quality, it is Sattva Raja, it is Shuddha Sattamaya, it is Sat Chit Anandamaya. But Sattva Raja Tama afflicted it. Because of this association with Sattva Raja and Tama, the natural guna is not getting manifested in the living entities. So they are all diversities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one without a second. So that is about Jiva. The other part is that loving consort of Supreme Personality of Godhead, like Radharani, goddess of fortune, queens, and milkmaid of Prajas. They all are manifestations of Radharani. They all proceeds from Radharani, the Hladini Shakti. So the three Shakti we just discussed of Anubhava or Chit Shakti is, what is that? Sandhini, Sambhit, and Hladini. Hladini Shakti is the manifestations of all the loving consort of Supreme Personality of Godhead, like Braja Gopis or Lakshmi's queen, or queen, loving consort, and goddess of fortunes. Loving consort like Brajavasis, Braja Gopis. So they all are coming from Hladini Shakti, Radharani's potencies. Similarly, Krishna is the cause of all incarnations, all Purusha incarnation, and Radharani is the cause of all Nari incarnation, Shakti incarnations. So cause of all these consorts. The goddess of fortunes are partial manifestations of Srimati Radharani, and the queens are reflections of goddess of fortune. Getting? So Radharani partial manifestation is all Lakshmi, and queen who were especially in Dwarka were reflections of the images of these queens, these goddess of fortune, Lakshmis. So like that, all are coming from Radharani. So these manifestations were about Vaibhava manifestations. What is the Prabhava manifestations? The Prabhava forms are fully potent like Krishna. This potency or the Prabhava manifestations are also two varieties. One is temporary, other is eternal. Temporarily for different particular ages, the forms came like Mohini Murti, Shukla and Hamsa avatar. So they are for particular purpose. So these forms are temporary, and some forms are eternal. Eternal forms, like especially for specific purpose. In temporary also, one we know which come in particular ages, and other is like is for specific purpose. Just like Vasudev came for uh, writing literatures, Dhanvantari to give health, Rishabhadev to explain sannyas ashram, renunciation. Then similarly Dattatreya, Kapila who gave Sankhya, philosophy. So like that, the specific purpose. So these two kind of incarnations of Prabhava are said to be temporary, and there are eternal Prabhava incarnations. They are called Swayam Prakasa and Vidasa Vigraha. Swayam Prakasa, like Krishna himself, are called Swayam Prakasa. Who are the Swayam Prakasa forms? Like Swayam Prakasa can come also from Vibhava, can come also from Prabhava. But Swayam Prakasa, when Krishna manifests himself in the Rasa dance, every Braj Gopis were saying that Krishna is with him. In Gaur Lila, in front of Rath Yatra, there are 7 teams. In all this mandala or group of devotees, Gaurang Mahaprabhu was present simultaneously. And in Dwarka, all the queen were having a palace and Krishna was with them. So every queen was thinking that Krishna was only with them. So like that, these manifestations are Swayam Prakasa. Similarly, these Vigrahas are called Swayam Prakasa Vigraha. So Lord simultaneously present at many places. The Vidasa Vigrahas are numerous forms, slightly different from one another. But Krishna's first Vidasa Vigraha is Balaram. His only difference is the color. Nothing more difference you can see between Baladeva and Krishna. So from Baladeva, Narayana, Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, the Chaturbhuja form who are remaining in the Vaikuntha planets and Goloka Vrindavan planets. So below that is the Viraja river. Above Viraja river is Brahmajyoti. Above Brahmajyoti all Vaikuntha planets. And below Viraja river is the material world. The below Viraja river, all that we see is Karana ocean. In the Karana ocean, one Mahavishnu form sleeps on the bed of Anantasesa, and that is called the form of Lord Mahavishnu, Karanodaka Sai, who sleeps in the ocean of Karana Sagara, causal ocean. So his name is Karanodaka Sai. Vishnu is Mahavishnu, is one for all material creations. From his armpit, armpore, unlimited universes comes. He inhales, all this goes into his body. When he exhales, all these unlimited universes comes out of his body. So he is one Karanodakasai Vishnu, who is the creator of unlimited universes. And in every universes, Garbhodakasai Vishnu enters into the bottom of that universe, which is called Garbhodak oceans. There he sleeps on the bed of Anantasesa, and from Garbhodakasai Vishnu's navel a lotus petal sprout, and the top is the lotus where Satyaloka remains Brahmaji's planet, and near Satyaloka there is Kshirodakasai ocean and Kshirodakasai Vishnu's planet. So in this, in one Brahmanda, both Kshirodakasai Vishnu and Garbhodakasai Vishnu enters. Garbhodakasai Vishnu one for one universe, Karanodakasai Vishnu one for unlimited universe, and Kshirodakasai Vishnu enters into every universe in every living entities. Not only living entities, non-living, animate, inanimate, everywhere. Onda, antarastha, paramanu, chaya antarastha. Even in atom, molecule, everything is energetic because of the energy of Krishna. So Kshirodakasai Vishnu enters everywhere as Paramatma. So this way Supreme Personality of Godhead manifests various forms as variegated energies for different manifestations. That is all explained in the further slokas. त्रिविध वैभव शक्तिर प्रकाश जय सहित वैभव विभुर वैभव मात्र हय अनुभव. Anubhav means realizations. So the realizations of the Vaibhava. When we practice Krishna consciousness, gradually we realize what are the Anubhava. Anubhava are three things: Sat, Chit, Anandamaya Shakti. That are called Anubhava. Through our Anubhava, we will know Anubhava. वैभव त्रिविध तब गौरांग सुंदर चित अचित जीव तीन शास्त्रेर गोचर. चिद वैभव अनंत वैकुंठ आदि जत कृष्ण धाम. गोविंद श्री कृष्ण हरि आदि जत नाम. Whatever अनंत कोटि वैकुंठ लोक you see, and Krishna planet Golok Vrindavan, and any other name of Lord like Krishna, Govinda, Hari, all are Vishnu Tattva. Purna Chid Dham, Purna Chid Shakti. So there is no difference between Krishna and Krishna's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Lila. If somebody differentiate it, that is called Daita Buddhi. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Lila, and Nami, Krishna himself has no difference. If somebody is having this doubt in the Tattva, that is, he may fall in trap of Mayavada. Because the Mayavadis, they do not know. They speculate God, they create God in their mind through their speculations, through Arthavada, misinterpreting the Vedas, scriptures, misunderstanding, not properly, misunderstanding or misrepresenting for a particular selfish intention or purpose. So they are called Mayavadi. Mayavadi Dustamata. So Mayavadi bhasya sunile hoy sarvanas. So they are offender in the lotus feet of Vishnu through their process of worship or so-called practice of knowledge or puja, anything they do. Vishnu never get happy in their process until they get sadhu sangha and purified. So Mayavada Dustamata. What is the major defect in that? Is that they think that Vishnu also take a form of Maya in this material world, and when Vishnu gives up that form, he becomes Brahma, like Nirbishesha, Nirakara, no form. So that is the considerations in them. So that is a mistake in that. Namara Vikrama Kahu na hoy. Because of this, they have the offense in the Daitya Buddhi in Nama and Nami. Because of that, they do not get the real power of holy name. Even if they may get many pious merits through their practices, but they will never get the love of Godhead with this, because of this offense attitude. So this is the reason that one need a very good understanding about the Vishnu Tattva and Vaibhava of Vishnu. Divuja Muralidhara Adi Jata Rupa Bhaktananda Prada Adi Guna Aparupa Vrajarasa Lila Nava Dipe Sankirtana Ei Rupe Krishna Lila Vichitra Ganana. In Vrindavan he performed Rasa dance, and in Navadip he performed the Sankirtan movement. Ei Rupe Krishna Lila Vichitra Ganana. Through this amazing pastimes he distributed love of Godhead. So the relishment, actually the topmost relishment, enjoyment of Ananda Shakti of Supreme Personality of Godhead through the exchange of love between God and devotee, that was practiced only when Krishna come himself in Dwapara, once in a day of Brahma, or as Gauranga Mahaprabhu, who try to realize the topmost devotee's devotion in a disguised form by stealing the form and the qualities of Radharani. So this amazing pastimes and the love of Godhead are exhibited by Krishna and Gauranga. ये समस्त चिद वैभव अप्राकृत है, आसिया वो ये प्रपंचे प्रापंचिक नहीं. Even though these manifestations of Leela of Supreme Personality of Godhead, one cannot say they are material. If they are thinking like that, that is Mayavada. And with this Mayavada, ମାୟାବାଦୀ ର ଏଇ ତତ୍ତ୍ୱ କଭୁ ନାହିଁ ହିତ, there is no benefit they can get with this kind of concept of life. ଆସିଆ ଓ ଏ ପ୍ରପଞ୍ଚେ ପ୍ରାପଞ୍ଚିକ ନୟ, ଚିଦ୍ ବେପାର ସମୁଦୟ ବିଷ୍ଣୁ ତତ୍ତ୍ୱ ସାର. All these activities which are performed through the internal potency of Supreme Personality of Godhead are completely under internal potency, Yogamaya Shakti. There is no tinge of material element in it. So Shuddha Sattamaya, Jada Tam, Jada Gandha Nahi Tare, there is no little smell of Jada or material element in it. No Raja, no Tama, Purna Shuddha Sattva. Nahi Tahe Jada Dharma Mayara Vikara. There is no activity of Maya in the name, form, quality, activities, pastimes, dham and associates of the devotees were engaged in continuously serving Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is no chance. It is completely Shuddha Sattva. Jadatita Vishnu Tattva Shuddha Sattva Sara. Shuddha Sattva Rajastama Gandha Virahita. Rajastama Misra Misra Sattva Subhidita. Misra, when Raja and Tama they mixes, it comes into the material world and reflection is happening through Kama. If there is no mixing of Raja and Tama, no Gandha, Jada Gandha nahi tare, there is no smell. Smell means if some particle is there, particle not physically in near to your contact to you, but its smell is spread, means some Gandha is there. When there is no Raja and Tama at all, that is called Prema, love of Godhead. When there is little tinge of Raja and Tama to enjoy the material pleasure, that is called Kama. So through Kama representation, it is Mayara Vikara. When you try to lord over Maya and Maya give you various false representations and you try to become owner, Maya then treat you, keep in the Maya Karagar, we give you various jatana. The sufferings continue in the form of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Adhyatmika, Adhibhotika, Adhidaivika. So this kind of suffering Tritapa and Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi continues to him. He do not understand this. That is Maya Vikara. But Shuddha Sattva, Vishnu Tattvas are Sampurna Shuddha Tattva. Those who are associating with holy name, so by chanting the holy name or listening the pastimes of Lord Krishna, they are associating with Shuddha Sattva. And gradually, because of association of Shuddha Sattva, this transforms. Even brass can transform with the association of mercury. It can transform to gold. Similarly, when the association of Shuddha Sattva continues to the devotees who afflicted by Maya Vikar got the material body, but when he knew the purpose of life and continuously associate with the Shuddha Sattva, the devotees of Supreme Personality of Godhead called Parikara, and the Sadhu Guru Shastra through Nam, Rupa, Guna, Lila, because of continuous association with Shuddha Sattva, even Maya Vikar goes away, destroys gradually. Such devotee again transform into the state of Shuddha Sattva, become a pure devotee. So like this, Govinda Vaikuntha Natha Karananda Sai Garbhota Sai Ara Khira Sindhu Sai Ara Jata Swansa Parichita Avatara Sei Sava Shuddha Sattva Vishnu Tattva Sara. All these Khirodaka Sai, Garbhodaka Sai, Karanandaka Sai, even though they come into the material world, come to maintain the material world, come to annihilate, come to create, destroy, annihilate, as well as to maintain the devotees, give the scope to continue devotional service and help them to fulfill the Chari Purusartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha and Panchama Purusartha, that devotion of Supreme Personality of Godhead, to go back to the spiritual labor. That is the purpose of that Supreme Personality of Godhead, facilitate the desire of the living entity. Arajata Swansa Parichita Avatara Sei Sava Shuddha Sattva Vishnu Tattva Sara Goloka Vaikunthe Ara Karana Sagare अथवा ये जड़े था के विष्णु नाम धरे प्रवेशी ये जड़े विश्व मायार अधीश विष्णु नाम प्राप्त विभु सर्वदेव ईश मायार ईश्वर माई शुद्ध सत्वमय मिश्र सत्व ब्रह्म शिव आदि सब है. So only Supreme Personality of Godhead who comes to this material world to become the master of Maya, and he get the name as Vishnu, he become the master of everyone. Aham sarvasya prabhu matah sarvam pravartate iti mutva bhajante mam buddha bhava samannita. To give the intelligent people the bhava, the feeling, and they can do bhajan to Vishnu and go back Godhead. So that is the purpose. He came to become Mayara Adhisha, not Mayara Adhina, that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But others, Mishra Sattva, Brahma, Shiva, Adi Sabhaya. All others are having mixture of Raja and Tama. ये समस्त विष्णु तत्व आर विष्णु धाम तब चिद वैभव नाथ तब लीला ग्राम. All these Vishnu tattva we have explained here. All these incarnations, manifestations are Vishnu tattva called Sudha Sattva, and they are Chid Vaibhava, the internal potency of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Vaibhava तीन प्रकार, Chid Vaibhava, Achid Vaibhava, Jiva Vaibhava. So the Mishra tattva, the like Brahma Shiva, they are called Mishra Sattva. They are not like Jiva Tattva. They are not like Purna Chit Tattva. So there is in between Mishra Sattva. Even though there is Raja and Tamo, the portion of Raja and Tamo is very little. They are not affected by Raja and Tamo. Even devotees are not affected by Raja and Tamo. So as long as they are in this material world, their bodies are not Prakruta, they are Aprakruta. And who is the topmost devotee? Vaishnavanam Jatha Sambhu. Shivaji is the topmost Vaishnava. Then how, if the devotees who are here are not afflicted by Raja and Tamo? Very little. As long as the body is there, there will be little afflictions. But still their body is Aprakruta, beyond this material body. You should not consider the body of Acharyas, Guru and Sadhus who are, doing the job of Krishna, to spread Krishna consciousness. Krishna make it Chinmaya. Dikhya kale Sishya kare Atma Nivedana, sei kale Krishna tare kare Atma Sama. At that time only Krishna make him as good as him. So when one promises to completely serve Supreme Personality of Godhead under the bona fide representations of a pure devotee, that time itself Krishna transform that person like him, as good as him. So his senses, everything that you see are not material, they are beyond material afflictions. But in this visualize in the material sense, you may say is having diseases, this and that, all these things. But it's not in that. When you do the vichar of tattva vichar, when you see in the spiritual vision, they are aprakrita. So similarly, the topmost Vaishnava is Shivaji, and Brahmaji. Who is the Brahma? Is the speaker of Harinam Chintamani. Haridas Thakur is the Brahma. Brahma took the form of Haridas Thakur and did the first class devotional service. Who could even defeated Maya Devi herself in the test. So the topmost devotee, Brahma and Shiva. Mishra Sattva, Brahma, Shiva, Adi Sabhaya. So he himself is telling about himself in this shloka. He is speaking to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Haridas Thakur being himself Brahma is now explaining about himself, that Mishra Sattva, Brahma, Shiva, Adi Sabhaya. So they are advanced devotee. When they finish their activities in this material world or in this abode, they go back to the permanent abode. Just like Supreme Personality of Godhead is Purna Suddha Sattva, they are never afflicted. So Brahmaji, Shivaji, they are most advanced devotees, and they are not like Jiva Tattva, ordinary Jiva Tattva. Brahmaji is a Jiva, but Shivaji is a Mishra Tattva. Khiram Dadhi Vikara Jatha is a transformation. Just like milk transform into yogurt. Similarly, Vishnu Tattva in the form of Sadasiva Loka, where he is also a transformation of a Vishnu Tattva only. And in Kaidasa Loka is the manifestations of Sadasiva. So like that, Shiva Tattva, you need to understand, is not like Jiva Tattva or not like Purna Vishnu Tattva. Hare Krishna.